We are highlighting the power of friendship in this week's Second Chance Pets. This is Heidi and Jack when they came to the Humane Society of Southwest Washington after a large surrender from a single home. Heidi only wanted to hide and wouldn't let staff ever interact with her. So they introduced her to Jack, and voila, you've got yourself a bonded pair.
So here to introduce us to the lovable kitties and tell us more about HSSW is our friend Sam Ellingson. Good morning, Sam.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having us. I love it when I say like one of the cats really shy, but they might come out, and then here we are in the middle of a love fest where you get to see both of the cats and like you said, really witness that true power of friendship.
True power of friendship. Is she named Heidi because she hide e?
If she's not, she should be.
Okay,
I was thinking about that this morning, so we're just gonna say yes.
Okay, so tell us about Heidi and Jack and their special bond.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, these two came to us as part of a large-scale surrender. So they were two of 26 cats that were living in a single home in the community. And so, when they came in, they had a lot of adjustment to do, of course, because it is a surprise to go from a home to an animal shelter where they're going to be spending their time in a smaller space. Heidi, as you mentioned, was really challenged when she moved into this space. She was angry, she was bitey, she was swatty, and she just did not want to be handled by any of our staff or any of our volunteers. And so we were able to provide basic medical care to her, but that was about it. And my friend Jack here, who's been curled up on my lap for a very long time now, he came to us and was immediately social, very friendly, really happy boy, the kind of guy who, when he gets on your lap, he will put his paws on either of your shoulders and put his face right in your face, just to let you know how much he likes you. So we decided that, as we've seen before, having a very social cat who demonstrates really social behaviors can help a cat like Heidi, who is going to be more nervous and more withdrawn. And so as soon as we put these two together, Heidi was immediately friendlier and happier. They've been competing for lap time with me this morning, and a month ago that would have been completely unimaginable with Heidi. So it really does illustrate how these two, have come together, and how Jack has really, really helped Heidi kind of figure out this world, figure out that people are okay and that she can trust us.
Unbelievable. I mean, take us through a little bit of this process too, Sam. I mean, you have, this large intake, right? 26 cats come into the Humane Society for Southwest Washington at one time. That's already a lot. And then, of course, you're trying to manage behaviors and rehab both physical and maybe emotional situations like with Heidi here. What does it take for your team to make sure that these pets are comfortable?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think even as we saw last summer, and we shared on this program as well, that we had several large scale surrenders come in from abandoned RVs in our community too, getting to that 10, 20, 40, up to 80 cats at a single time. That it's a huge challenge for our team, of course, when we already have a full shelter and trying to find additional space for more cats. But you're right, the behavior side of it is really, really one of the biggest challenges, because the way that we help pets be successful here is by understanding their individual behaviors and their individual needs. So we set each of these animals up with a care plan so we can figure out what they need in their new home and how their family can help them really be successful. We're fortunate to have a really, really skilled team who takes the time to understand each cat and each dog and each animal's individual behavior so we can help them succeed. But you're right, when we have all of these animals coming in at once, it's a much more challenging situation.
Yeah, well, I do want to ask about just the situation that you're hoping that Heidi and Jack get adopted into. Of course, as a bonded pair, that means they're going to be adopted together. Any other cats okay at the home where they're going to, or do you want to keep it just to these two?
I think considering that they came from a large-scale surrender case, we can reasonably assume that they could go to a home together with other cats. That should be fine for them. If there are kids in the new home, we want them to be over age 6, just to help them have the space that they need. I think it's reasonable to assume that Heidi will take several days probably to warm up, but even seeing her now, she's incredibly happy, very social girl. Jack was probably going to warm up probably right away. He does get a little bit upset when the door opens and closes, sort of like, why did you just move that wall? Please stop. And so he will give a little bit of a hiss and he'll run away. Heidi got very mad at me this morning because I swept litter out of the way before I sat down. So we're still learning some of those basic things. But as you can see, it took a couple minutes and she was back trying to get on my lap too.
Yeah.
So we think they'll settle in pretty quickly.
You know, they have their quirks. My dog's afraid of trash bags. What can you do? Well, we got to start talking about the walk run for the animals because it'll be here before we know it. The yearly fundraiser. Can you give us just a little bit of an overview of what folks can expect?
Yeah, Walk Run is back. We opened up registration earlier this month. The event's going to be on May 2nd. It's going to be at the downtown Vancouver waterfront. This is really our biggest community event of the year, and it's a critical fundraiser for the work that we do too. We'll have somewhere over 1,000 walkers and runners, several hundred dogs, a vendor village, and then new this year, or returning this year actually, is the Walk Run Beer and Wine Garden. So folks who join us downtown for the event will also be able to enjoy a beverage while they're there. So we've got a lot of really great stuff going on. Of course, it's a fun time, but the most important thing that we want people to know about is now is the time to register, to get started, to start raising funds, because this is one of those events that just ramps up over months. And the sooner we get started on fundraising, the more people we get registered now, the more we can raise for the animals and the more we can do to support pets like Jack and Heidi and all the other animals that we're caring for.
Yeah, it's such a great time if you've never done it. I mean, you're just out there. Even if you don't have a dog yourself, go with a group. You know, I mean, you get to, whether it's a walk run, like you said, downtown Vancouver there, you've got such a fun setup. It's just a good time to take part.
You can do what I did. I walked half a mile and then I turned around and walked back.
It's not really a competition. We're not trying to break records.
They do have a run. You do have a run part.
Yep, there is.
All right, well, we will continue to plug that, and I have to send you an email, Sam. So I'll talk to you soon, but thanks for introducing us to Heidi and Jack.
Thank you all for having us. We appreciate it.
Good to see you.
All right, you can support